Hey guys. Okay, right, so what I'm doing today is I think that my estate is a mud flood. Now my estate lies down this hill and to the back. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to trace where the steepness actually stops. So you can see that this is a really steep incline. I'm not sure what gradients are, but I'll go for one in, I don't know, 12. So you can see how steep it is looking back. And I can't get over the walls to see how deep they are, so what I'm going to do is stick my camera over and have a look when I get home. So you can't see. So the incline is still rising, although not sharp. And we'll see what we've got at the top. This is behind me now. And you can't get, these are all, you can see they're lower, but you can't see because of the walls. But these walls aren't very high. I'm up to right there, almost the top of the gate. Sorry for all the sniffing. I'm a bit hot actually, it was cold. I brought myself up way too much. Right, I'll stop here so I can check out the top, see what's there. Well, the ground is starting to level out now, and unsurprisingly there is a humongous building here. Now I've been up to look at this building before, but it's a school, so you see this thing? So I'm going to have a film today because it's Saturday, but last time it was in the week, and I think it's called the French school, but it's flat here now. Ground is levelled and the streets are running away from it. Let's go and have a look. So we got high hedges here. École de Wix, Lycée Français Charles de Gaulle, a French school. Right. Look at this. This is above the road by about 10 foot, 6 foot, 10 foot. They don't want us looking in here, do they? It does clear a bit up here. I'm guessing this will have all the usual dates on it. Big place, eh? These railings. Don't think they're original, but you never know, do you? Must be quite a few French people live up here. So this is the boys' entrance. That looks like it. had a different purpose once upon a time. Okay, right, let's see what I can see. Not a lot. I could probably see more in the other end, actually. I'll walk back. Can't see much, but this is quite interesting in here. I'm sure I can see a little bit more at this entrance here. See how low it's below. Yeah, about 4 foot, 3 or 4 foot. It's not as deep as I thought. These are new trees, conifers. They've got like so many CCTV signs up all over the place. It makes one paranoid. There was so much damage. He said that's all fake, all of this. And he agreed with me. He said there's no basement, just a boiler room. Well, it looks like it's stuck anyway if it was. And also he pointed out how they put these rounded bricks on the corners here so that children wouldn't damage themselves running into walls. See that? Yeah, man. Anyway, so it goes flat here and then it starts to go down there and it goes down again here. So this building seems to be the top of the leakage. Look at this weird brickwork here. Breeze blocks, bricks and some sort of, I can't remember that stuff's called pebble dashing. Oh, that looks pretty bad, doesn't it? Okay, back in a minute. So here we are again, heading back down the slopes. They look good, don't they, those houses there? All of these houses don't seem to be mud flooded, but quite often all of a sudden one will be there that has been dug out. And downhill again. And it's quite a gradient, you know, it's not a gentle slope, it's quite the slope. There's a fantastic fireplace over here that somebody's actually chucked out, and if I lived closer I would have got this. Seriously, man. But I'm not carrying this home by myself. Holy shit. Sorry. Oh my god. How nice is that? This plaster weighs quite a bit. Couldn't get that home by myself. Obviously a French area. So L'École du Parc French nursery. Pretty little house. God, I wish I could have got that fireplace. Pretty little house. Looks French too. Okay, right, so down we go, down we go. It's all down. And this is Lavender Hill. Now Lavender Hill, I've already spoken to a builder and he's told me that every single house on Lavender Hill has got at least 1 story underneath. Right, I've got to go to the shop and I'll be back. Okay, right, so I'm going to start my little trip down the hill towards my estate. Starting from here. Now this dentist, this is a Lavender Hill dentist, and I have a review. Expensive and stuck up, but look at this. We're way below the ground. They spent a lot of money tarting it up. We've got like some arches. It's really nice, isn't it? This looks like old. Look at this fantastic brickwork. Whether this was early brickwork or what, or has been added in, but whatever it is, they've very stylish, and it goes all the way around. But this place is bloody expensive. My daughter had a tooth abscess and they charged her near on 100 quid. It's probably just some sort of facing. Anyway, I've got to cross the road. So this is down 8 to 10 foot. Yeah, see the guy walking there. And I'm going to walk, see how it slopes down there now. That's where I'm going to go. And my estate is at the bottom of all this, at the bottom of all this stuff. I'm walking up the hill a bit so I can show you the best place to show you the bottom of where my estate goes down. But I wanted to show you these houses here because they're all sort of lined up in this sort of tight row. Very nicely made. They're like 4 towers. It's very busy. Got all the Saturday morning bloody Fallout crew out. Sorry, supposed to be zooming out. Do you see? Unusual, aren't they? And for all the world, they remind me of batteries, and I don't know why. Right, so dentist is on the corner down there. All of these are underground here, all of them. You can see from the windows here. So I want to show you now, I want to show you now how they're doing this. So top of the hill, mud, shore it up here and build. So this is shored up and then they come down. These are new build flats, but I suspect they did use foundations. I just passed a woman and she had so much makeup on, I actually sort of like recoiled. Oh my god, there's a poster. I'm having this. There's a time when you have to take things, and this is one of them. Who is it? It's the cover of the Rolling Stone special television edition. I'm having that. Yeah. You don't have too much to do. Okay. Let's carry on. So the mud flow, Lahar, goes down. So you can see the shored up bit. Get a similar thing up by that church that I filmed. There. Bloody poster to carry now. And film. And continues going down. And they build as they go, staggering the foundations of the new buildings. and incorporating any underground areas into parking, like here. Yeah. Poster's awkward. I mean, even if I don't use the poster, I'll use the frame for my art, you know. Hang on, I've got to get my arm underneath. Got it. Okay, so here's the car park place. This is a new build, so they've incorporated the underground bit into a car park. Here's the new build flats, and here's the shored up road. The steps going up. It's about 10 to 15 foot high, maybe more. Carries on going down. And these houses here, through the gap onto the street, is my estate. Up, 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 shored up, carries on going up to where the school was. These are new builds. Built while we've been here, actually. If I'd have been into mud flood then, I would have been down here watching, obviously. They might be building some more. So they're new build, and they've dug down here, or levelled it off down here, shored up the mud here in the same way, so that you've got the car park there. And then this here, I think, is probably, and it ran down more, maybe a couple of foot lower than this. There's the runoff down into the estate. There he is. There he is, look.
Oh, look, up there.
There he is.
Quite fast, isn't it? Bit of a fast squirrel.
So here's here it going up the hill. Yeah. Down, down, down. It's a shame they've got all this lot here. And the irony is, I've been planning to do this filming for ages. I was going to stick my camera on a selfie stick and shove it over the wall. Right, watch. It's going down, all going down here. These are the old houses, my estate. You can see through here how the ground rises again, and where the fence is, it's a wall below of about 4 foot, 3-4 foot. And here on the new build, you can see where they've shored it up, so the shoring isn't anywhere near as deep as it was at the top. But I think that depth here of mud would have been enough to make the houses in this estate pretty uninhabitable. And you can see on this wall, these are the new build bricks, and this is my estate brick. This looks like it's may have had ivy or something growing on it, and there's ivy there, so this may be where it's had ivy on it. It's got its plaque. But this brickwork looks like it's seen a bit of water wear or mud wear. Do you see what I mean? It's all been drilled there as well. At the bottom, don't know what they are. Maybe because they were waterlogged? I don't know, I'm just surmising stuff. But I find these two corner buildings on the estate just extremely interesting. They have the most amazing roofs. Considering this place was built for the workers, some of this detail, frankly, is a little bit OTT. And I'm getting more and more sort of ideas about just what this is about. So you've got one of these here, and this one here that I was just looking at, and they are the entrance to the estate. And I think they were mud flooded to a depth of probably 2 to 3, maybe 4 feet, which would have made them uninhabitable. And then I think they let pigs run around in here. They weren't anywhere near as pretty looking as this. They'd probably lost their roofs. And I think that when the railway was being built along the top, they clocked this place and realised that the houses were actually in extremely good nick, and that they could renovate them. And they put a proposal in, they went round and checked them all. I think they probably were quite surprised at how well some of them were looking. Because in your dreams, no way did they build these 1,400 houses in 3 years. You gutted them, yeah. Put in floorboards, yeah. Put roofs on, yeah. But I think all this amazing tiling and brickwork was here before. I think this was some sort of little town. I keep getting the word Huguenot, but I know it's not Huguenots, but it's a word that comes, and I get the words guild town as well, which is weird. So I'm looking into guilds, guild towns. Plenty of guild houses around, but they're only in like rows of 2 or 3, but who's to say that they didn't actually have guild areas that were self-sufficient, full of tradespeople. "1,400 houses